Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to God of War. Looking here at the skill tree and realizing we can totally afford to upgrade the Talon Bow and get this done. So let's go ahead and do that. Just go ahead and purchase these. Right, and of course my volume is muted, as it usually is. It's also good to check these things sometimes, you know, before you start recording, but that would be professional, and that's just not how we roll. So, alright, so that's done, and then we want to go ahead and grab this one as well. Alright, so now we only have 2,800 experience, so that's not going to be enough to buy anything else. I don't think. Oh, no, there we go. We can totally do this. Powerful shorter ram attacks. Not that we sprint at all, ever. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of problems like that, right? Is that a lot of these are just... I would never do any of these. I mean, I guess this one might do. Spartan Stomp for 1,000. Spartan Rage, the Fury Beatdown. The length of punches after a Fury Strike. But of course that would require us to be a little more ferocious. Whether or not that's going to happen, I don't know. Yeah, this is all barehanded stuff. Probably don't care. This here is... I mean, the throw combo seems like that's going to just take way too much time. But we can just instantly call back the axe and get an attack out of it? That sounds not too bad. Sure, what the hell. Otherwise, the experience is just kind of sitting there. Now, granted, we do still need like 13,000 experience to upgrade a couple of our axe enchantments and stuff like that. So it's not total waste. It's not a total waste. We have not actually done this proper. We have the ability to select 3 targets right now. But it does seem like it's going to take us a while to do that. Could happen. Right, perform a massive attack. When evading, press R1 to perform a quick axe attack. Sounds good. What the hell? I'll do it. And then we'll try to save up the rest of our experience. Okay, so, if you guys remember, last episode we were looking around for the runes for this. Obviously we picked it up. Turned out to be some rage. No one's surprised. So now we're basically working our way out. What I realized before when I was looking at the goals here is if I look at the, not the map, so I'm tempted to go back for these. I'm pretty sure this is on the mountain. I'm pretty sure this is some dock somewhere, I just don't know where. I'm pretty sure this is back inside the mines, the mountain rather, the top of which we fought the lightning dragon. I'm pretty sure this is inside the lightning dragon mountain. Don't know exactly where, but it seems very likely, and 5 steel is definitely enough for me to go after it, I think. Now, of course, I could do that now. It does seem a little silly to go doubling back. But maybe. The main thing, though, is there is a side quest here for the Realm of Fire. We did, in fact, get all of the language discs. So now we can go to the Realm of Fire, Muspelheim. And who knows what those guys are going to do. Fortunately, with the Ice Axe, seems like that would directly counter Fire guys, right? I'm assuming the Realm of Fire is going to have a lot of fire guys in it. So right now we just need to get back to the boat. That's part of our thing anyway. It's the only way we're going to be able to get back. The only way we're going to be able to move forward, really. So anything we can do to go in that general direction would be good. Looks like our main way back is going to be the elevator. Fine by me. I think there's a little bit more stuff around here that I'm just not aware of. There's probably a couple more secrets. I don't know exactly what they're going to be or what they were or what they are. Not related to a treasure map, so right now I don't really care. Or a side quest. Either one of those would have totally gotten me interested, but for right now, I'm not going to worry about it. What's interesting is breath exhales go up a little bit. Are they actually going that fast? This elevator doesn't seem to be going that fast, but what do I know? Go to the Serpent's Horn. Yeah, I guess we could do that. I'm assuming there's a boat. Yeah, there's a boat waiting for us right here. Yeah, I'm trying to remember where exactly on the map we could go to Niflheim. So I think that was Niflheim Tower. That would actually make sense, right? Was it Niflheim or Miflheim? It is Muspelheim. Oh, alright, totally different. Is there a Muspelheim Tower? That would be too easy, wouldn't it? Might be too easy. Is that a Muspelheim? That is actually Muspelheim Tower right there. Well, The runes, I think, were on both of these, but this might be a good one to check. So I'm going to add this to the compass. And we'll go there. Let's go to Muspelheim. Oh, I like that he just passes off the head. That's good.
So, Mimir, why did Freya spin your face?
No. Speak of Baldur. He claims nothing harms him.
Aye, Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
Boasting of a god. Everyone has a weakness.
Not him, I'm afraid. Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
You just said that, Mimir.
Did I?
What is the source of this power?
Well, as I recall, it involved,
Bargains.
spell?
Mimir?
Parts of my brain must still be coming back to life. Just need a moment to finish waking up.
Hope he's not broken.
So for those of you who missed it last couple episodes when I mentioned it, is... What the hell is he pointing to? Is Freya actually went to everywhere
Mimir,
and made a
we're
bargain.
in the lake.
Perfect. Dock us near the bridge.
Yeah, not actually going to do that yet, Mimir. But she went to everybody, basically, in the Nine Realms. Everyone and everything, and made them promise not to hurt her son.
Mimir, you never did tell me why Freya spit in your face.
Well, she blames me in large measure for her present circumstances, and not totally without reason. It all goes back to the long war between the Aesir and Vanir. Prior to that, wars for the Aesir were easily won, but the Vanir had proved their equal and exacted devastating damage. Both sides suffered tremendous losses, and for many of us, quite frankly, war was simply no fun anymore, but a rather senseless waste of precious life. Wouldn't you agree, brother? Precisely.
Yeah.
Enough was enough. And at last, Odin's most brilliant advisor became determined to find a more enlightened path. He set about to broker a peace between the gods. Took some convincing, but ultimately Odin was persuaded to marry his deadliest enemy, a certain Vanir goddess, legendary not only for her fertile beauty, but her genius at the very Vanir magic that Odin had long aspired to master.
Freya married Odin? What was in it for her?
It was
Peace.
a sacrifice to protect her people.
Yep.
A selfless act of love. Truly, she deserves better than she got. But of course, there's more to that story.
Quite a bit more that covered in a lot of Norse mythology. Alright, I keep going here, and I keep realizing the same thing. We can't get up here. What we could do, maybe, is rotate the bridge so that it goes here. That might be workable. Yeah, there's no way we can get up there right now. Let's see. So maybe, let's go over to the other tower. And obviously we're going to smash a couple of these barrels too. That's rock. Don't smash into the rock. But this should be able to get us somewhere. Looking around for anything here. That's not going to be gettable. We can go around the other side though. It's an interesting rune. I wonder what it means. Yeah, that one, it looks like the elevator might be down. Yeah, isn't this where we repaired one of the tears? I think that's what it was. So let's see if there's any runes here. If not, we'll just go to island and see what we can get. Excuse me, I was pressing the button. There you go. It'd be funny if these guys respawned, but that's apparently not how this works. Okay, so these are runes that you should be familiar with, so go ahead and read them.
Tyr's braziers, a symbol of the light that binds all realms together.
Why would he use those strange runes, though?
Now you mention it, he wouldn't.
Do you want to try that again with this side, maybe?
This needs a different cipher than the one we have.
That makes sense because this is a different realm. This is Niflheim realm, right? We need the Mephelheim realm, which is the other tower. It's a different cipher than the one we have. That's just confusing and puzzling all at once is what that is. But alright. I think there's also some over in that direction, if I remember correctly. But they might be yet more runes we don't have. We'll see. And this seems like going to be a little bit more difficult than I thought it was going to be. I heard that they'd all be using the same runes. I don't know why I thought that. There's no real reason to think that at all. Now that I, you know,
I can't believe
think
Odin
about it
and
for all a
Frey were
second.
ever married.
Enough. No stories. Not while on foot. Our focus is the road.
Completely understand. I'll finish later, lad.
Yeah, my boat trips are going a little fast for the stories to happen. Did the snake move? Or has that just always been there and I've just been blind to it? I'm guessing it's always been there. Oh wait, you know what? This actually looks like... This looks like one of the treasure map spots, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. It's right here. We got it. We got it. Okay, we lucked out there.
Got it.
Damn right we got it. Leptir... I'm totally screwing up the pronunciation there. Lightning-infused metal used by the kin of Thor. Used to upgrade pommels with shock damage effects found in treasure map factors. Okay. So we got the Packsilver Etched Crust of Shadows, which I think maybe gets us luck. It's funny, we walked all through here before and we just didn't know to pick it up. Is that really what you're telling me? Alright. So, light arrow there. Did not work. Give me a lightning arrow? No, I was wondering about that. We're gonna need something there. I don't know what, though. And I know there's an Odin's bird way over there, but I don't think we can actually hit it from here, right? Would be quite the feat. Probably not from here. It's probably gonna have to be from, like, that boat, I think. Actually, would that even work? I don't know what else to dock to. It's got to be that boat or something near it. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure. This apparently goes down. We might be able to... Can we jump on this? No. It does kind of look like a zip line, though, doesn't it? And we have done a zip line in this game before. But I guess the jump back and forth, not to mention how would we get back? Yeah, I suppose. Alright, it looks like it could have been something, but... Alright. Obviously, we're going to go back here for this chest. It's just I don't know how to open this up. Also seems like maybe we could tear this apart and... No, not a thing. Alright, well, that's not a thing. Then, I don't know. It's very strange. Like, there's stuff up there, too, that it looks like we should be able to get to. But I don't see a way to climb up, either. Looks like this might... No. Thought maybe it would collapse or something, but I don't know. There's definitely something here we're missing. I just don't know what it is yet. That looks like maybe a ladder, but I can't actually get to it. I probably need to destroy these stones somehow. We've been blowing stuff up to get to these type of things. Yeah, with the runes there, it kind of seems like we do have to get to climb, right? But these stones are in the way. Can't destroy the stones, right? Pretty clearly not. Okay. Then it's a mystery for another time. Can't do it now. Maybe we can do it later. But hey, at least we found... At least we found a treasure. So that's something. Trip isn't totally wasted. Alright, so if they're not going to let us go to Mufflheim just yet, then let's go wherever the heck the story's going to lead us. So that means we should go back to wherever it is that the compass is pointing. Let's see. Roughly in that direction. Gotcha. Okay. I'm going to hit a couple barrels along the way, too, because why the hell not? Assuming that is actually a barrel, not a stone. Yeah, there we go. Just 300 hacks over
Odin
sitting
and
there.
Frey were ever married.
Love and hate are more closely intertwined than you might imagine. For instance, Odin hates the giants and they him. But Thor's own mother was the giantess Fjorgun, one of Odin's great loves.
So Thor's half god and half giant? Weird.
Once Fjorgun was gone, lonely ages passed for Odin. And as war with the Vanir raged, I could see what he really wanted beneath his bluster. And after no small amount of convincing, Freya agreed. For a while there, he really turned on the charm. He seemed happy. He seemed interested in making her happy. He granted her so many wishes I can scarcely recall them all. The peace held, and I truly believed all had worked out better than I could have planned. But Odin's true face showed itself again in the end. Oh, he won Freya's trust, and she taught him some of her Vanir magic, another choice he would live to bitterly regret. Sadly, despite his wise counselors' best efforts to persuade him that peace was the only true path to stave off Ragnarok, Odin never let go of his obsession with Jotunheim. The taste of Vanir magic led him to new forms of experimentation and new levels of depravity.
Which again is all covered in the mist, pretty much. Though they're making some stuff up, I think, a little bit. Did he just hurt himself? Or did he just exert himself? Okay, I think there's runes up there as well, so we might as well look up there. I don't know if those are the runes we have the cipher for, but maybe.
Ed, how do we speak to the serpent?
There's a horn on a platform at the middle point of the bridge. Take me to it.
Finally, that horn.
The horn? Oh, this thing. Alright. Right, we haven't actually done anything with this yet. There we go. So sure, why not? We'll just go ahead and talk to the world serpent, who must be very lonely.
Good. Now put my lips to the horn.
This thing. It's gotta be. Yeah, that's the edge. Okay. Well, he's awake. Yeah, I think he was facing in another direction. He was looking out over the lake before, right? And now he was curled up. Hello. Oh.
Why is he doing that?
He really doesn't like Thor.
Odin had that statue made in honor of Thor.
Yeah.
And seeing as the world serpent absolutely abhors the fat dauber, he was probably sick of looking at it.
But doesn't that hurt?
Well, he and Thor have a bit of an unpleasant history between them. Or they will, anyway. So I guess waking up to see it was worse than the thought of lumps of solid stone passing through his gullet. You want me to ask him?
No. Our only concern is Jotunheim.
Hello.
All right, wish me luck. Mimir and Mimir. I've still got it, lads. He remembers me.
For better or for worse.
Why you... Oh, no, that's not right. Makuna untun kun. Aon ekonothun novunora.
You just insult him? How do you know his mother was also a snake?
He knows the pain of your loss. He will help you.
He's a friendly snake.
Efniun Fogur. Curious.
What is it?
Oh, nothing to be concerned about.
What is he doing?
Not
Making
convincing.
Sure we're headed in the right direction.
Oh, he's turning the...
Listen closely now.
Yep, he's turning it.
We need two things to get us into the land of the giants. First, we need to learn the travel rune that opens realm travel to Jotunheim. Second, we need to carve that rune into the special gateway.
That one on the peak where we first met you?
Correct. Except the giants, in their infinite wisdom, saw to it that no ordinary chisel would do the job.
Of course.
Only the tip of a magical chisel opens that gate. Luckily, I know where it is, and it's not far.
He looked kind of mad for a moment there.
Now that, he thought I said you were friends of Odin. You'll forgive me. Never spoken the ancient tongue sober.
Enemies of Odin, friends of Odin.
Wait, look! The water's dropped even further. You can see more of the realm towers and statues. I even see new places to explore along the shore.
Where is this chisel?
Find me a boat, and we'll go from there.
Okay, she's right. Yeah, so the the World Serpent has mostly left. Yeah, look at that. He's definitely freed some stuff up. Because when we got his attention... Interesting. Okay. We have lots of things to explore now. And maybe even a way... Yeah, like, what is that? We seen that before? I don't remember that. There's tons of places to explore now. Jotunheim would really only be like a secondary objective for me. Just saying. Interesting. Okay, so let's go down. I keep seeing these seagulls and thinking that they are Odin's ravens, but they look nothing alike, really. So I thought there was... Aren't there runes along this, too? Am I totally making that up? I'm apparently totally making it up. Thought there were, but I don't see any. Alright, so we just need to go down to a boat.
So when we get to the boat, we can either look for that special chisel now, or go exploring for a little while. I'm happy with whatever you want to do.
Yeah, like, look at that. Looks like Neptune is guarding the way to that or something. And there's a bunch of places. We gotta do left-hand rule again. We gotta do that. We gone this way before? This doesn't look like someplace we've been to. Oh, and you know what? With the water level dropping, probably not. We probably haven't done any of this. So we should explore a little bit and make sure... Yeah, I see we have one of these.
No earthly key nor physical force can get past the magic of that lock. Don't even look at it.
Really? There's no way to get through this at all?
Magically.
Don't even look at it, he says. That's unhelpful. You're supposed to be like this really smart dude who knows everything, and your big advice is don't look at it? Don't make me frickin' chuck your head into I don't know where. Well, I would say a volcano, but there aren't a lot of volcanoes in Norway. I believe all the mountains were actually created by earthquakes, nothing else. You been in here?
Never seen a lock like that before.
Reminds me of something I'd seen Tyr sketch. He liked to combine various symbols into runes all his own. This one, I believe, means...
Peace, unity, mercy. Other things too. I see what he did, but how do we get inside?
We have other concerns.
Yeah, but it might come up later. Alright. I'm just running basically down the whole aisle here. So this is all new to us. We should theoretically be able to get maybe anywhere. The runes probably also indicate, like on the towers, which world they go to. It's like Jotunheim probably has its rune. And all the other ones that I'm totally forgetting the names of. Well, it seems like there'd be more doors, but maybe that one tier door goes inside. Well, that'd be directly underneath the shop, right? I mean, so, alright, depending on what this place is made out of, and I'm assuming it's not just regular stone. I'm assuming it's something more. But if it is just regular stone, we should totally be able to, like, mine our way through, or tell the dwarf to mine his way through. The dwarf would really be better for it. Yeah, like these, we haven't figured out how to use these either. Keep expecting them to tell us we need to do something with that. But Mimir doesn't seem very helpful today. Losing his mind. Being headless, you know, can't be good for you, necessarily. Alright, so I don't think we made a complete circle, but we've come pretty close. I think we're just on the other side, basically. Yeah, because now we have this door, which probably goes to the same place. And then we have the boat. Alright, let's go on the boat.
Which way to the chisel?
Boat under the bridge, keep rowing towards the statues of the oarsmen, then thread past between them.
Okay. Yeah, we saw that already. I thought it was Neptune when I said that, but still technically the correct direction. I'm probably not going to head directly there. It's probably going to be...
Obviously the marriage to Odin didn't last. But how did Frey end up a hermit in the woods?
Oh, that was a singular piece of cruelty, even for Odin. As if the marriage wasn't punishment enough. Freya was better to him than he deserved. She stuck it out through all manner of indignity, all in the name of maintaining peace and safety for her people. But Odin's madness, his tyranny, his corruption of her magics, it became more than she could stomach, and at long last she broke it off. Odin's wrath was fierce, and his curses upon her were more than she dared to fear.
But her magic was so much stronger than his.
After so much time together, he knew her vulnerabilities, and exploited them to craft curses she could never break.
Oh, like not being able to leave Midgard.
Worse still, he robbed her of her warrior spirit. Freya cannot fight, even to defend herself. No living thing may she harm by blade nor spell. In a world this belligerent, what choice does she have but isolation?
Poor Freya. I guess if I was her, I'd spit in your face too.
Aye, lad. So would I.
Interesting, this little piece of, I don't know what the hell this is. Looks like bones? It does look like bones, actually. It looks like a spine.
We could beach the boat here.
We totally could. Don't know if we have anything here to do, but it is technically a boat dock. Strangely enough, no bad guys. Kind of odd. Kind of expected bad guys. There's nothing else here. I don't see anything popping up. If there's a treasure map or a location for a treasure here, I don't know it. Probably bad guys up top, right? There's gotta be. No? And I am confused. It's all still dripping with water. Well, it was only just released. Okay, that chest there has got to be a trap, right? Bad guys are going to spring out as soon as we go through it. He said hum. Hum what? This guy's been stabbed. It's not a lot of hums. I wonder if it's related to the pirate we heard about before, right? Maybe? Depends how low or how high the water was before. Oh, this is not actually a chest. This is just a counterweight for something? Maybe a barrel of some type? Alright, not the chest I was looking for. Kind of expecting these guys to get up, but they did not.
I don't know what we're still doing here.
Dude, I don't know what we're doing here either, but still gonna look around. Okay. This looks like something we should be able to get to, but I don't know, man. This looks like something we should be able to open, right? It's not giving us a prompt for it, though. Weird. Well, there's something for us to duck under for, so I'm going to do that. And this kind of reminds me of when we first met Freya. Okay, this is actually lit up for us. That's a little strange. I mean, tell me this has been lit this whole time? There's also something magical behind that rock. Oh, and what do you know? Okay, so this is just another gate then, right? Yeah, that's what this is, another magical gate. Dude, these guys are everywhere.
I have a favor to ask. Just a small favor, really.
Alright, sure, what the hell. I'm totally up for another side quest. What do we got?
Do you remember the dagger you gave me?
The dagger stabbed into the Reaver's back? His own son killed him? Yeah, I haven't forgotten that one.
Well, I traced it to a group of Reavers that operate out of the Northry stronghold. I'd wager that's where they took their haul from Fafnir's storeroom, along with that whetstone that I could use to help you.
I think that was an agreement. I think that was totally a... In Kratos
Another
speak...
treasure hunt. Pointless.
Well, not if Sindri really can make us better equipment with that whetstone. Plus, the Reaver's son. He murdered his father.
I mean, you're not wrong. So I hear crows. I'm just wondering if maybe I can see crows. I don't see anything green right now, so... I mean, I see lots of things green. I do not see a green crow, though.
Once you retrieve the whetstone, please take utmost care while handling it. It is a priceless relic, after all.
What do you know? Looking up and around actually helped us out a little bit. Maybe. Didn't actually seem to drop anything. Never mind. Didn't help us at all. Okay. There's got to be, like... It really sounds like a crow here, but I guess the seagulls could sound like crows. Is that what's going on here? I mean, not crows, ravens. Totally different beast. I used to know the scientific names for them, and now I don't. I did used to know them. No idea now. This is not the way we came, right? No, it's far too grassy, so this is not the way we came in. No idea where the hell we're going. Not that I know where Stringy's stronghold is either. Whatever the hell name he gave us. He just does like just going ahead, doesn't he? Okay, I'm expecting an ancient fight. I'm hoping for an ancient fight. Also, how is all this green? Wasn't this just underwater? Was it magically sealed off or something? I'm a little confused. Do you hear a lot of cause, but I don't see anything. Maybe I'm just blind. Maybe. Oh, wait, actually, no, haven't we been here? This looks very familiar. There's some bad guys here. Could have sworn this is where we fought the other ancient. Okay, if you just electrify that guy, please. Did it actually work? Did work. Congratulations. Oh, he dodged. That's rude. Should know better than doing that. Okay, you just want to get shoot him, please? And then I can just punch him to death, so you can shoot him some more. There you go. Have we been here? This looks like the same kind of layout where we fought the ancient when we were leaving the Dwarven Mountain. Though there's something suspended up there that I do not remember. Looks like just an explosive something, so I'm just going to go ahead and hit it. I blew something up. Also, a lot less guys here than I remember there being, though it's possible they only kind of respawned.
Wish Mom were here.
Come up this way. Come up this way. This is open. Yeah, so we've already been here. Okay, so somehow we looped. I don't know how the hell this happened. Well, should we take advantage of the fact, though? We did want to go back into the mountain anyway. No, wait, this isn't the mountain. No, this is going back to retrieve. This is where we first looked for the whetstone. That's what this was. This was not the mountain at all. All right, I was turned around. Now I think I know better.
Atreus, here.
Yes, Father.
Okay, so we'll just go back then. I thought for sure we were on at least a trail back to the mountain, but that is not the case. When we go back to the mountain, we're gonna have to do another way entirely. Okay. This is where fast travel would be really nice, because then we'd just be able to jump to wherever it is we want to go, but I suppose there's story reasons why they're not letting us do that. We just don't know what it is yet. Tapping into more divinity, maybe? So I think there are just ravens around, and that's just the way that goes.
Once you retrieve the whetstone, please
Yeah.
take utmost care while handling it. It is a priceless relic.
So that explains why this was open for us, is because we had already done this. We had already opened up the path for ourselves. Okay, so that was suspicious, but not as suspicious as I thought. Though it seems weird that this would be on the same level, because this is still dripping from being revealed. Oh, I guess we did take the elevator up, didn't we? Yeah, so it's probably in case we wanted to do the side quest at another time. That's why we had the elevator here. Okay, I'm caught up. I understand now. So the dock probably wasn't too far away from here then. Okay, so I just wasted a little bit of time. Okay, I'm caught up. Let's get off to sea then. Is it really a sea though? It's more of a lake, right? It's not really a sea. Okay, so that's not what we wanted. Still obey, let's say, right-hand rule. We normally do left-hand rule, but I think we're mostly going right anyway, so in the interest of not doubling back, or at least limiting the amount of doubling back we're doing, let's take right-hand
Mimir,
rule.
there was a shrine about a giant lady with lots of books and visions.
Ah, that would be Groa, Knowledge Keeper. She was a gifted sorceress who gathered every tome of arcane wisdom she could find in the realms, all in the hopes of augmenting her powers of prophecy, that she might find her lost husband, Arvandil. But It was not her husband she would glimpse in her visions, for it was Groa, seeing longer and farther than any before or since, who witnessed Ragnarok, the end and the beginning. When Odin caught word of her ultimate prophecy, he maneuvered to obtain her knowledge and hoard it for himself. Groa knew Odin as a long-time patron of her services, and so she welcomed him into her library as a friend.
Mistake.
What she did not know is that Odin himself was behind her husband's disappearance, having used his enchantments to conceal his death at Thor's hands from her sight. Smiling, jealous Odin took her by the throat, and with his very hands he stole her library and her life for his own.
I always knew Odin was bad, but that's just...
Ruthless, barbaric, heartless? That's Odin. In fact, we would do well to sit here in silence for the next few moments and reflect on Odin's capacity for cruelty.
And the fact that we're pretty much,
And
I mean...
Reflect longer.
Yeah, to reflect longer. I like that. Very likely we're going to have to fight Odin at some point. That's typically how these God of War games go. Not always, but usually. So I can't go through here. It kind of looks like there's a way up here, but no. Although this does, maybe... No, I can't seem to activate this either. That seems like something that would turn and drop the elevator, though, doesn't it? Seems like. Apparently is not, though. Kind of weird. Maybe it's missing a component. Maybe. Alright, so we can't do anything with this. We're very likely going to have to fight Odin. I don't know when, I don't know why. I don't know how, but we're going to do it. It's going to happen. Just keep circling here. We got to find something new eventually. Okay, that's... Was that there before? I don't remember those cages being free before. So, obviously the bridge, or sorry, the dock, so to speak, would be here. Again, kind of surprising there's no bad guys. Oh, hello. There are bad guys. How you doing? Oh. Alright, she's just gonna do that, huh? There you go. Thought maybe that would help. No, this one. Good. Especially when she's stuck like that. There we go. We got her. How's she not dead yet? There you go. Thank you. And while she's stuck, pull that back. She's stuck. She's out. She's out. Alright, so we did actually have bad guys that time. Okay, the hack silver itself is actually less important. We should probably, at some point, get some new armor for our son here. Yeah, it really seems like they want us to drop or otherwise throw explosions somewhere on there. There's got to be a way to do that. I just don't know what it is. I mean, she did explode. So I'm wondering if we had managed to trick her into a good spot, would that have worked? I don't know. That seems unlikely somehow. Well, there's lots of... I mean, that just seems gettable, right? We hit that. That blew something up. Okay, no, it blew up the thing that we needed it to. Alright, good for us. Give me a fancy room. Or fancy armor. I'll take either. What do we got? Solid steel, world serpent scale, and that's it, huh? Alright. These look like they'll probably explode. Let me go ahead and see if I can trigger them. They did not explode. The red mark of them might just be the mark of... I have no idea who that would be. Not familiar enough with Norse mythology to say who the sign of the Red Bull would be. If it was still Greek, I would say it would be the sign of Minos. But right now that seems unlikely. I'll climb up here, but I'm pretty sure we've already been to this side. The only thing that could be useful up here would be if there's... Well, okay, there is treasure. But yeah, we can't actually get across without blowing this up. And I don't think we have the ability to do that yet. We can't climb this, though. Yeah, pick this up. Or tell him to do it. One of the two. Pick that up.
Boy,
Okay. That's going in the journal.
But what is it? Lore added. What do we got? A seer's punishment. This is our fault. We managed to find a way inside one of the Asgardian libraries you told us to stay away from. We have more coin in one day than we'd see from years of trading. With a thunderstorm to sink your fleet. During the tempest, I had a vision. Thor himself came to me. He appeared on the deck of the Marsun in a bolt of lightning and demanded vengeance. We stole from the gods, he said, and for that we must be punished. A brilliant flash of light followed, and then everything went dark. We woke stranded up here. Somehow we managed to survive the shipwreck, though I imagine it's part of a seer's punishment. Now we're forced to live out our last few days stranded on the cliff, surrounded by hellwalkers and stasselworms. Starving at each other's throats. It won't be long now. Will Agur be understanding? Will Ron be compassionate? Will they cast me out to freeze in hell? I suppose it's not for me to know. I'm sorry, Captain Eric. Well, you fucked up. You can't get through here. I'm not surprised. I'm a little surprised, but not terribly surprised. Yeah, so they clearly just want us to explode some stuff here. We just don't have the ability yet. I'm guessing we'll eventually get a weapon or something to explode stuff, but we don't have it now. That jump looks easy. Yeah, there you go. More of these. Is there anything else to explode? Not apparently. Oh, no, there it is. That's something to explode right there, right? Yeah, there you go. I'm learning. I'm learning. I want fancy armor. Trying to call it here. Soft steel, world serpent scale. They just like having these serpent scales, don't they? Sure, climb up here. I have no idea where we're going. Do we jump? We jump. I have no idea where the hell we're going. I mean, obviously we're going up. That's dead obvious. I'm just wondering if there's a reason for it. Yep, up again. All right, sure. Oh, we've been here, right? We must have. There's a symbol here for a dock. We must have been here. Boy, this gives you an idea of how far the water's receded. Holy shit. That's an impressive amount. Alright, so this is a challenge or something? We hit these and... I don't know, I might be thinking too much in the way of, like, Tomb Raider or something. But doesn't it look like a target? I don't know, bounce drive off it, so maybe not. Maybe not. I mean, that looks like... Yeah, maybe. Okay. That was pretty close. Oh, and we have ourselves a rift. Is it actually, like, it is right there. I'm gonna lower it some more. Which I can do. Okay, I'm gonna lower it all the way if I can. And unless, of course, it doesn't go any further. Okay, then it's time to jump. Or, okay, that works too. I'm assuming it's going to take us back up, and then we're in for a fight, I guess. I suppose. No, what we probably do is... I think maybe we hit those sides pieces, and then we'd be able to come back up, but... I don't think that's the way that works. Alright, well, someone's at the door, and it's about time for the episode to end anyway. So thank you guys for watching. This has been God of War. I'm PC Universe, you're PC Universe 2, and I'll see you guys next time.